Hey guys, it's time for the question of the week, and today's question comes from one of our YouTube subscribers. It's a good juicy one. It is, what happens if you have a booty call with your twin flame? Before I answer that, I just want to remind you that if you resonate with anything in this video or any of our videos and you feel like you could use some guidance and help along your twin flame journey, please click any of the links below this video. We have numerous options available for any budget, for any place where you are on your journey currently, and it's all perfect wherever you are. I do also want to call special attention to our free Clarity Consultation. Definitely click that link, as this will enable one of our coaches to determine if you would be a good fit for our Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program. Our Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program is pretty much famous. It is the gold, platinum, whatever standard of support and coaching to help you navigate along your twin flame journey and magnetize your twin flame physically back into your physical world and life within an energetic space of pure unconditional love and complete fearlessness, which is love. Our Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program is the one in which everyone who finishes it is magnetized in their twin flame. It helps you do everything from be out of your mind, to set the proper intention, to deactivate your core wound pain, to what to do with any obsessive and persistent thoughts about your twin flame that you just can't seem to shake. We teach you how to identify and work with your actual soul energy, how to use it to shift closer into alignment with your soul, powerfully and permanently, and therefore with your twin flame. And then magnetize in people, situations, and things that also more closely resonate with your true soul vibration, which is also all of your true soul's desires and your purpose and your passions. We also teach you how to balance out your push-pull fear-based energy, which you balance out your push, it balances out your pull, which is the energy of your twin flame, which then enables your soul to bring its two physical bodies, yours and the twin flame, back together physically. And then we teach you how to do awesome things like access your soul feelings, better recognize your purpose, overcome debilitating relationship patterns and limiting beliefs, what to do and how to deal with triggers that automatically come up in your life, and all sorts of things, and just how to really love yourself. And I mean, this program is the gamut. This is just the plethora of anything you need for any type of spiritual evolution and development, let alone your twin flame journey. And it also includes, you get a one-on-one personal coach, you have weekly group coaching calls with myself, and online learning modules, as well as a private Facebook group. So definitely click the link for the Clarity Consultation. It's absolutely free to get started and to see if you might be a good fit for this program. Okay, so having said all of that, what happens if you have a booty call with your twin flame? And more specifically, if you have a booty call with your twin flame, will you get stuck in that back and forth push-pull relating pattern? And just as a reminder, there are two different relating patterns that manifest physically for most twin flames after they've had soul recognition. And that is, the first one would be that the pull twin flame totally blocks and cuts off any contact with the push twin flame. So that's the first relating pattern. The second relating pattern is a push-pull back and forth relating pattern. This is most commonly found with twin flames who either one or both of them have a significant other who is not the twin flame, right? And so it's very often experienced physically as the pull twin flame leaving their significant other, whether it be a spouse, a partner, whatever, and coming and relating and hooking up with you, the push twin flame, and then going back to that other partner, and then coming back to you again. And then, it's just that repeating itself over and over again. And that can get very, it's heartbreaking every time, more and more. And it's just so frustrating. And it keeps you, the push twin flame, in this constant state of waiting and anticipation and expectation, and then disappointment, and then waiting again, and then hoping, and then expecting, and then disappointment. And all of that is fear-based energy. So it just keeps you entangled and embroiled in this fear-based energetic cycle. And of course, if you're in it with your fear-based energy, your twin flame's in it with their fear-based energy. And so it's just one big fear-based pattern and cycle that really must be broken. And you being the push twin flame, you being here saying this, you watching our videos, resonating with the truth of this is who needs to break this cycle. Okay, so, but having a booty call, will that perpetuate this cycle or get you caught up in this cycle? And most definitely, yes. But it's not the booty call part. It's not the sex part, right? It's not the actions. Remember, actions, thoughts, words, feelings, surface feelings, they're irrelevant. None of that matters on this journey. This journey necessarily must take place on the level of the soul. This is a journey of the soul, so it has to take place on that level. That level is higher up then. It's above the level of, physical world trivialities, which would be words, actions, thoughts, and feelings. So yes, it's not about the action of sex, actually. It's about the energy that, like I said, the booty call would perpetuate, which would be that fear-based energetic cycle. So let me illustrate how this happens. And I kind of went through it already. So your twin flame calls you up for a booty call. You get all excited, right? And so you're like, yes, 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 hell yes, come on over. Can't get them over there quick enough. Your twin flame comes over, you have a night of ecstasy, your fear-based push energy is just like ecstatic, just satisfied, like absorbing it all, feeling so content for like about a second, right? And then all of a sudden your twin flame up and leaves, like later, call you later, and then you don't hear from them for a while, right? And they're back with their spouse or significant other or whoever. And then your fear-based push energy from that high of having, that post-coital ecstasy, right, feeling, it has to come crashing back down. And so that's when you go through the heartbreak again, all over again. It feels like your twin flame leaves and takes your soul with them, right? Like disembowels you. And then you come crashing back down. And, then you're all obsessive. Like, why did he or she leave their significant other and come to me? What did that mean? Why, obviously he or she still loves me or thinks I'm sexy, or we have some kind of connection if they want to have sex with me, or, whatever. And all those thoughts go through your head again. And then you become obsessive again, and you check on them and drive by their house and see if they're, with their significant other again. And why haven't they called? And you get all worked up and worked up and worked up. And then finally you're able to like somehow stop thinking about that for a little bit. And then next thing you know, they come in again, ready for another booty call. And the whole cycle repeats itself. And so, but again, it's not even a booty call. It would be if your twin flame just came in and hit you up. It would be the same thing. Your push, fear-based energy would do the exact same thing. It would get all high on that contact, on the fact that your twin flame thought about you, the fact that your whatever word your twin flame used, get all hooked up into that. And again, feel high off of that. But every time it feels high, and it gets a high, and regardless, again, what the action is, what the words were, from whatever your twin flame did, said, thought, or felt, as soon as your own fear-based push energy feels a high from that, and you feel like you're on top of the world, from that high, every high, there has to be a come down. I mean, this is the same thing anytime anyone feels high from anything. Drugs, right? Drug addicts, they feel high, but then they come back down. So they have to take more of the drug to feel high again, feel high again, feel high again. And this is not very different from that. It's all fear-based energy. It's all based on a high and then a low. And what that is not real. Right? It's not real. Why? Because the high is not permanent and the low is not permanent. So none of that is real. And none of that is balanced. You see how it's high and low, but there's nothing in between. It's just one extreme to the next. So that's what we mean by balance. We need to break that cycle. And so, yes, it's going to be very tempting to have a booty call with your twin flame when they call. It's just the same, though, as being as tempting as when they call you even answering the phone. Or they text and you even reading the text. You need to break the cycle if this is you. That's the first step to even getting out of this horrendous, heartbreaking dynamic, is to break the cycle. And it's going to start with you. Your twin flame is not going to do it. You can't wait on your twin flame to do it. They're not going to do it. It has to be you. You are the one who knows this, who is given this task, this role in this journey to take the matters into your own hands, to take charge, and to break the pattern, break the cycle. And you do this because you know giving into it is not loving yourself. Those highs and those lows aren't loving yourself. They're not taking care of yourself. You don't feel good in the long term after that. Nothing of truth comes from that, because it can't, because it's fear. And, you know, even the loving part, the sex part, it's not authentic. It's not authentic in the sense that it's coming from a space of fear-based energy rather than a space of fearlessness, which is true love. So you want to break that pattern. And you want to do it because you love yourself and you want to stop putting yourself through this torture. And you don't want to do it because you blame your twin flame. It's nothing that they're doing. They're not doing it intentionally to hurt you, to keep you, stringing you along. It's not like that. It's the soul is doing it. It's the fear-based push-pull energy that's doing it. And the only way to stop it is to stop the fear. It's to put an end to the fear. It's to balance out the fear. And the only way to do that, if you are stuck in this kind of a dynamic, and remember, it doesn't just have to be a booty call. It can be just your twin flame texts you or hits you up from time to time, or anything. You know, your twin flame drives by, you know, your place of work or where you live or whatever, you know, every once in a while. But whatever it is you need to break that pattern. You need to break the cycle. And you are the one with the power and the responsibility to do that. And so you do that by not giving in to the temptation that you want to give into. When your twin flame comes calling, you want to talk to them. You want to answer the phone. You want to engage with them physically. You want to jump into bed with them when they come over for booty call. You want to even talk to them to get answers. Whatever excuse it is that your fear-based energy gives you as to why you need to have some kind of physical contact with them right now, that's just your fear-based energy trying to get high off a hit of its drug of choice. The drug of choice is that physical form of your twin flame. But remember, this journey, that isn't your twin flame. They're not their physical body. You're not your physical body. They are your soul. You're your soul. This journey must take place on that level of the soul. It cannot be traversed. You cannot advance along your journey on the level of the physical level, which would be between your two physical bodies and interactions and everything like that. That's not going to advance you along this journey. In fact, it's going to take you way off track because, like we said, it just keeps feeding and perpetuating the fear-based energetic cycle. The students that are, you know, in the other relating pattern, which isn't really relating at all, where the pull twin flame has totally cut them off and blocked them, they look with envy on the ones that at least still get some kind of contact of this back and forth push-pull relating pattern one. And the ones that are stuck in this fear-based push-pull relating pattern one look with envy to the twin flames that are in the blocked relating pattern. And, you know, either one, there's no one that's better or right or wrong or anything like that. But, you know, it's just everyone's journey is unique and individual, how it plays out physically. And your soul, wherever you are, is perfect, and your soul orchestrated it for you to be that way. But, you know, it's a lot more challenging, we find, for our students who are in this back and forth relating pattern than the ones that are already blocked. Because the ones that are blocked, the pull twin flame kind of did it for you. They stopped it. They stopped the relating pattern, right? So you have the space. You have the space to be able to then just work on balancing out yourself and focus on your own fear-based push energy, which then enables your soul to, you know, work to magnetize your twin flame in a space of pure energetic love, provided you know how to balance your energy and shift closer into alignment with your soul and do all those other things. But, you know, in this back and forth waiting pattern, it can be a lot more challenging right in the beginning, just to break that cycle. Because this is where you have to take that opportunity and do that. And you can't be waiting for your pull twin flame to do that. So it really takes not giving into the temptation of wanting to interact with your pull twin flame on their terms when they come in. And that urge, when you see your twin flame's name show up on your phone from a call or a text, or, you know, they come knocking on your door, or, you know, they want to have sex with you or whatever, that urge that you feel, that just primal urge that just feels so right. And your mind's going to talk you into every which way as to why you should be responding and answering the call and engaging and all of that. That urge, that part of your mind that's talking you into giving you every excuse in the book of why you need to engage there, that is your fear-based push energy. And to give into it is feeding it. And remember, we don't want to feed it. We need to stop feeding it. So we do not want to give into it. And that's where trusting and believing in yourself as a soul, trusting and believing in this whole entire journey and process comes in. And so I hope that answers the question about the booty call and any other kind of interaction with your twin flame. Of course, once you really learn what this journey is about, once you advance along the journey, once you then shift closer into alignment with your soul, deactivate the core wound, balance out your fear-based push energy, which balances out the pull energy of your twin flame, and then allow your soul to magnetize you two back together. And then you know how to maintain that balance as you continue to interact with your twin flame. Once that all happens and you have virtually no more push, pull, fear-based energy between you two, then, I mean, it's not even like, you need to even think about it. Then you can have all of the contact and interaction with your twin flame in any which way and form it takes physically, because there will be no fear-based energy there, and it won't perpetuate the fear-based push-pull back and forth, horrible, heartbreaking relating pattern. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, click any of the links below this video if you resonated and you would like any more guidance or help along your twin flame journey. If you are stuck in one of these patterns, we know how challenging it is to get out of it, but that's what we do. That's what we help our students do. Like half of them who are in the Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program have been in this relating dynamic. So definitely click the link for a free Clarity Consultation and find out if you are a good fit for the Magnetize Your Twin Flame coaching program. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Keep sending your questions in for questions of the week. We will get to one in a future video, I promise. Thanks for watching and lots of love.